This morning, the city of Plymouth practiced responding to a disaster they hope never happens.
The city set up an emergency operations center at City Hall. And Shannon Slatton shows us what it was all about.
Today isn't meant to be, I guess, a report card.
Today is practice. A who's who of Plymouth City Hall is here at a mock emergency operations center.
Now we're doing a drill today in which they're actually having calls come into the emergency operations center, just like they're coming from a real accident scene.
They are ready for something to happen. At this point, they just don't know what. Then the call comes in.
A Canadian Pacific train hit one of the school buses from First Student.
A moment later, every department, from finance to Parks and Rec, reacts.
Witnesses are saying that the bus actually did a full flip.
We were just inquiring about the evacuation.
We now have a confirmed fire.
Behind the scenes, a team of role players keep the reports coming in, developing the scenario to keep everyone challenged.
Today is, what kind of like game day, and we're seeing everything unfold for them and seeing how they're going to be working together as a staff.
And we even got in on the action, making media calls just like we would during a real-life emergency. Hey Brian, this is Shannon calling from Channel 12, and we were just up there.
It's a lot more chaotic than you think at first. There was a lot of people in that room that have never had to deal with stuff like this.
Clearly, we did a lot of things well, but from my observations, there's things that we could do better.
There's no way to completely be prepared for the unexpected, but this scenario of a possible oil train disaster is relevant and real.
What was important about today was working through that issue. If, something should ever occur on that track, how we would respond to it, what would the initial concerns be, and then what do we need to prepare for.
In Plymouth, Shannon Slatton, 12 News.
City staff will meet again in January to go over what went right and what went wrong.